Hey, I'm Will Slappey over with IT Voice, and we do Managed IT, we do Cloud, we do UCaaS, and we do all sorts of other 𝐸 services for our customers. Before we started using Datagate, billing was fairly complicated. You got USAC that's constantly changing the rates, and we had a fairly manual process. So when the UCaaS rates were not changing that much, we basically kind of go into our customer bills once a year, and we would update, with the new tax rates and those kinds of things. And when they weren't changing, it wasn't as big of a problem. When they started changing them, at a much more rapid pace, that caused some major problems for us. And we were ultimately, it was cutting into our revenue, cutting into our profitability, because we weren't up to date on all the exact rates. And so we still had to pay USAC the correct amount, even though we weren't billing for as much as we needed to. So that really was a big disadvantage for us. After we got Datagate, it simplified that tremendously, and we got all the billing that we needed to, and we saw I think when we did it, we ended up, get the exact number, something like $10,000 more per month in terms of what we were able to collect from customers with having the most up-to-date information on a monthly basis. Now that we've been using Datagate for a little while, I mean, it's easy to see the benefits we've gotten, both from a revenue perspective and making sure that we're getting the most up-to-date information and billing our customers correctly, and not losing it on the back end. And then secondly, we also see good time savings because it's all fully automated. We don't have to do anything. We can more or less set it and forget it. We put our customer in terms of what we're going to charge, and then they handle all of the taxation, fees, and all of that, and produce those invoices, for us on a monthly basis. And so it's more or less set it and forget it. So pretty big in terms of the time savings. The exact time, I don't know, for us, maybe 100 hours a year, something like that is saved for our team. So one of the other nice things about Datagate is it seamlessly integrates with Connect Booster, which is one of the products that we use from a collections perspective. So all of those invoices are now visible through the portal for our customers. I understand Datagate's also got their own portal that could be viewable for, but it was nice that we didn't have to change, what we were using from a software perspective, and to be able to make that work. So then it also integrates in with QuickBooks, so it pushes, all that information over there, so simplifies that from an automation perspective and less work for people to have to do. So the last thing that I would say about Datagate that I really appreciate is that they seem to be very customer focused. So as we have gone through the process with them, there's been tweaks and there's been changes that they've made that have helped make it work for us. So some companies are like, hey, this is what we got, take it or leave it kind of thing. And Datagate's been great because what they had was great, but then the little tweaks and changes we need to have made, they were able to make them where it ultimately made it a better experience and a better end result for us.